Good evening, Pint Size. How you doing, dude? Finally got there, mate. I've been out today, so got back. I'm now here. Just waiting for wee Wabby. He will be here shortly. Ah, need to get some composure back and. Oh, right. So, guys, welcome. It is CDR. It is Friday. It is gone at 8:30. It is actually 8:38. 8:38. It is tier two, and it is the season finale, guys. Excuse me, we're at Japan for the season finale, and well, the constructors, it's all gone to Ferrari. I did do so, actually while we're doing this. I'm gonna go with Gould a second because he's on lap. Let me get up what I need quickly, just briefly. That is not what I need. There we go, and the track map as well. So while we get while we watch Gould, I'm gonna get up what I need to or what I downloaded because it is a season finale. So we're gonna need some images. But I have to find them. I know I downloaded them. And I know they're here somewhere. As Gold goes into P6, let's go down to Kane Lowry then. Ah, there they are. Is that them there? I believe they are. So, right, let's do that. Right, you may get some image on the screen, which you'll see me sorting out in a second. There we go. We want that. We want that. We want to do that. Do that. What's that one? Do that. Do that. Right, then do that. And then do that. Now we'll go for the other one, which is there. There. There we go. So I'll wait till Wee Wabby gets here because I need a coffee as well. Um, I'm dying for a coffee too. Um, so yeah, that needs to be done at some point. But let's go now to P13. Let's see how long the Scotsman is going to be. P13 is not even out on track. It's there. Sam, who I want to look at. Oh, so then as we got people in, as I said, I've just literally put up the standings, which I will show a little bit later on. We'll wait for Wee Wabby to get here, guys. I was a little bit late. I've been out for the day. I did warn Dan and that earlier on that I may be a little bit late. So it is what it is. But yeah, obviously season finale, guys, at Japan. And let's go with Cavaliers in the McLaren. If I did see correct in the tier 2 chat, McLaren got 12 along. We'll discuss something else in a minute. McLaren got 12 points deducted. Correct me if I'm wrong, someone. But also another team that got deducted points was Williams. I know that one was true, but I'm not sure. I did see in tier 2 chat someone done a screenshot, so obviously it's from tier 1 as well. But SLP points, someone got SLP points and also got the 12 points deducted from McLaren, which was exactly the same from. Here's the man!
Yo!
Hello, hello, hello!
What is happening?
There, mate, you in? Do you need an invite?
No, I'm in, mate, I'm in.
Ah, right,
I
he's
was
in.
sneakily watching the stream, hoping you were going to jump in and say, oh, he's here, but
Mate, I'm so too
nothing
busy.
there.
Mate, I've been out all day as well. Good evening, Ben. So I've been out like this afternoon. I've literally not long got back, so I've had to literally
Alright.
sign. I did warn Dan. So,
Right, yeah.
right, we left. I've been to my brother-in-law's, looking after my niece and nephew. Went to watch my nephew practice rugby. So do
Oh,
some rugby
nice.
training. He's only
Nice.
8 years old as well. So 8 years
Perfect age,
old,
man.
they're actually
Perfect age.
yeah, mate, they're tackling at 8. They're not. He's away from tag rugby now. They're actually tackling
No, and
at
you know
8.
what? I played rugby in my high school years, and I wish I'd gotten in earlier, because when you're younger, you bounce. If you get hurt
Yeah,
when you're younger, you bounce. You're like an elastic band. You just bounce back. It's I mean, obviously, if they're at the age that your nephew, or I'm sorry if it was it, or your whatever, but
yeah,
if I'd
nephew. Yeah,
put like a head guard or something on them, you don't want them clashing heads. But
mate,
yeah,
don't
full
wear a
force
head guard.
tackles.
He's got a mouth guard, obviously, but he don't wear a head guard. None of them wore head guards.
Maniacs, love it. I'm all for it. I'm not here to incite violence, but I honestly, I love the
Yeah,
rugby.
mate,
Love it.
I love my niece and nephew to bits. That man, they're so obviously they're kids. Obviously, they're so energetic. So energetic. My niece, she does cross country. Bloody good
Right?
at it. She
Yeah.
does gymnastics, which she's done tonight. She's bloody good at that as well. She plays football as well.
Oh, mate.
So for a team,
Wow.
this is.
That's a busy lifestyle. God have
Yeah,
mercy on
mate.
the parents.
Yeah, I
Honestly.
know. so
Imagine
my
paying that out
nephew.
every month.
My nephew plays rugby. I think that, and he plays football as well. I think, but yeah, but it's sort of like my niece is just growing up way too quick, mate. She really is. She's got a year left of primary school before she goes up to
Scary, man. It is
yeah, mate.
scary.
She's in
It's
year
actually terrifying.
5.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Year left. You know the skill.
I've got to admit, the way, like, I don't know how. See, when the English say year 5, I don't know what that is. I want to say I do, but I really, really don't. Because in Scotland, we have, if you choose to, around about 3 years old, you can put your kid into what's called like a pre-nursery.
Yeah,
So they go into this like daycare centre and they get to meet kids, and it's good for interaction. And then normally those kids will go into nursery at around about 4 with those kids, and then when they get to 5, they go into primary 1 through 7, and then when you leave that, you go into your high school. When you do your high school, year 1 through year 6 in high school, and then that's you done. You go into college or university or whatever. But I used to go out with a girl and she'd be like, "Oh, I'm in year whatever," and I'm like, I don't know what that is. Like, is this legal? Like, I
well,
mean, I'm
primary school.
16.
Yeah, well, she's in primary school, year 5, and she's 10, I think.
Yeah, so 10, yeah, that'd be about right, because I think you're around about 12, 13ish when you go into high school
Yeah,
up
they're
here.
12. They're
Yeah,
11
yeah,
when they go up to
yeah,
primary
yeah.
to high
Yeah, but
school.
you'll be. So for me, I think I was 11, but I was turning 12 that year, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Watch this. My mum will jump in the chat and be like, "Yes, because we held you back, you absolute dafty." I'm like, "Oh,
Yeah.
thanks, mum.
Um,
Cheers."
but yeah, so good evening, Ian and Popeye in the chat. So, um, but mate, this evening, season
Yes,
finale.
it is indeed. It is indeed.
I have. I literally just done it. I downloaded them this afternoon, but I literally just got them. I have got the standings.
Oh, I did see you putting something up just
Yeah,
before I
I've
came in there.
got the standings. I did see in the tier 2 chat a screenshot.
Right,
I think McLaren may have 12 points deducted. I know Williams got 12 points through
right,
SLP point, but think McLaren might have the same as well.
right, right.
As I better go on to a driver because I'm sat here on nothing.
You are
Um,
indeed. I'm watching Chip Hazard coming round now.
yeah,
Don't know.
I'm on
He's on
Chip
his out.
Hazard now.
Oh no, he's I
He's
think
on
he's
that. He's weaving. I think he's on an outlap.
yeah.
Um, so what I'll do is I'll start with the drivers,
Right.
right? And Harvey
Yep.
and Dan at the top. Um, Harold, not Harvey. Sorry, it's Harold. Why did I
Yeah,
say
Harold
Harvey for?
and Dan, 150.
Yeah,
That is a nice little gap there for Harold. There you
yeah,
go.
it is.
202. What a
Yeah,
mate.
Harold's got this in the bag,
Why
no
are you
matter
even
what.
racing tonight? Why are you even here? Take the night off. Scurry. Let someone else win for a change.
Yeah. Um, I think it's basically for second place between Dan and Moritz.
Yeah. Harvey's a little bit too far back, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think it's
Um,
between Dan, Harvey, and look at Kavlos fighting for third.
yeah, not bad at all. But we've raced alongside Cavalis for a couple of years now. We know he's got some pace around him when he really
Yeah,
wants to. I'm not
I'll
surprised to
just
see his
take
name
that one
up
down
there.
a minute.
Um, but yeah, good effort from the McLaren driver.
Oh yeah, definitely. But what we'll do is after this one, I'll put the constructors up in a bit.
I need to
So
actually pick a fight with whoever did driver of the day for last week's race. I need to pick an argument here.
what with tier 3?
Yes, I do. Mate,
Why?
I saw driver of the day go up, and I'm not gonna lie, a little bit of arrogance came out, and I thought, come on, surely after knowing my wing setup, they're going to give me some credit for managing to retain second place. And it went to your brother. I was raging. I was like,
He
he
ain't got
finished.
driver of the day, did he?
I'm sure it was Ian that got it, unless I'm reading the standings for like 6 months ago. I'm sure he got driver of the day
Ah,
for the last race. Let me just double check here. Yep, tier 3, last race. I am Marshall. Yep. So I was like, that that guy finished two places behind me. I ran 0 and 2 wings. in the rain, in the rain, and I managed to retain second place. I cannot believe it. Cannot believe it.
Uh, um,
I tell you
so
what, though,
Popeye,
that was
sorry,
a
mate.
good race. It was a
It, mate,
good race. I
I can't remember.
really
Did I
enjoyed that.
finish the race? I can't remember if I finished it or
Uh,
not.
I'm going to give you a little. I might give you like PTSD for this, mate. You crashed into the pit lane exit.
Did I?
I remember you were. I'm sure you did. I saw your
Oh,
car at pit
no,
lane exit.
no, no. I pit and quit. I remember now. I pit and
Is
quit.
it? Ah,
Yeah,
right. Maybe your car just. When I saw
yeah.
it on the track map, you were at the
No,
end of the pit lane, so you
I,
maybe your
I
car's maybe just
fit
retired there.
because like literally, when it started raining,
Yeah.
I went onto the wrong tires. I went on for wets. Obviously, I didn't go on wrong tires on purpose, by mistake. I went onto the wets because at the beginning of the race, I saw the weather and two clouds. Like
Yeah.
we're like literally one cloud of. Let's just quickly go through this a minute.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
So the ones that actually gone out are how's he gone out in Q1? With Chill Dave and Ozzo Bozzo. Obviously Ozzo Bozzo being tier two reserve, he starts at the back anyway. But
Yeah.
how's
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
going out?
Wasn't expecting to see that. How's he can be a
No,
quite a pacey driver when
and
he's got his
Chill
mind in the
Dave as
game.
well. But Popeye, I have seen your comment, mate. I will look at that in a second. By the way, I will just no, um, but yeah, I went on full wet on purpose because the clouds were like one like inters type and then two were like full wet type rain. So I thought I'd
Yeah.
go on it and it didn't come and it was like fudge.
To
I
be
made a
fair,
mistake.
I'm sure the engineer on my headset had recommended a full wet as well, and I remember thinking, surely not, surely not. It's not wet enough for full wets, surely not. And I just stuck with inters, and I'm glad I did. I am glad I did.
Yeah, mate,
But
I was totally wrong tires and I was like, I can't handle it. And I mean, I think I got wing damage after as well, and it was like one of those races that I don't like Baku at the best of times anyway.
well,
Um,
funny you say that because we're heading off to Japan on Sunday night, and I detest this
I love
track.
Japan. I
I
love
will,
it.
mate. I'll put it out there, Curly. I fully expect you. I reckon I'll be out in Q3. Honestly, this track,
Out in
I don't know
Q3.
what it is.
If you go out in Q3, mate, then why would you go out in Q3? You mean Q1?
Q1, sorry. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
I always think it's weird that we do like, 1, 2, just 3, 2, 1, 3, 2,
You
1, then
sound
race.
no, no. That's like they don't count backwards, do you?
You do
It's
when you're starting a race. We always go right. You ready? 3, 2,
no,
1,
no,
go.
no.
That's how we do it. We don't go 1, 2, 3, go. 3, 2.
No.
Anyway, but yeah, I imagine I'm going to go out the first qualifier. This track, I don't know what it is. I always say that I don't really like technical tracks. I normally like fast tracks. That's not get away from it. Japan is a fast track, but for
Mate,
some reason
it's a very quick track.
I cannot get to grips with this, mate. I'm on board with Max Mario just now. That hairpin is just. That's where I
I'm
lose a
with
lot of time.
Harold.
And again, because I don't know what assist you run, Curly. I run the full line, and I've
I
found on
run
this
corner.
game, you run corner.
Yeah.
Well, I've found on this game on full line where it tells you to start braking, you can actually get away on a lot of tracks with braking quite a bit later.
Yeah, you can.
Or just rolling off and like letting off the throttle and rolling into the corner, which I believe I've spoken to Harvey. He's actually practicing with that now. But for me, as soon as I see red on the ground, I'm like, damn, I'm going too fast. I need to brake here, and it's costing me so much time, so much time.
I see. I break like red and yellow is.
See, I normally try and maintain speed on a yellow line, so I won't accelerate, but I'll try and keep it there.
Yeah. So I'm reading comments that Ozzo's skewing in as well. As guy, the Haas Kane's the first one to go, but I'm sort of like I think Kane or Max, one of them. So yeah, I'm sort of like reading as Ozzo's reading the comments. So he's put yeah, most of the corners that way.
Yeah, and it's so like obviously I've only been esports racing, if you want to call it that, or league racing, sorry, for I think what now, Curly, 2 years, 2 3 years.
Yeah,
But
something like
I'm
that.
still learning, boys, and when I
In a
see a
way,
red
we
line,
all are. No matter what, we're all still learning one way or another, no matter how you're doing it. Because,
oh
Kerry, I'll
yeah,
tell you what, that someone said last night in an interview. Let's just say he won the race by 30 seconds. You'll know who I mean.
jeez, was that the gap? Was that the
That was,
gap
well,
yesterday?
30 seconds plus, but he had a 3-second penalty. So so yeah.
Wow.
But the thing is,
Wow.
it was only that gap because of the TikTok I showed you. Basically, that's what
Yeah.
done it. That was, mate,
Right.
it was a
Right.
hell of a start. What a start! Can I
Oh,
just
mate.
say, mate? Can I just say, by the way, right? I didn't see the
Oh,
wait.
Mario just invalidated on the last corner. He's coming in the pits. He's
Oh,
coming in the pits. Next up,
yeah.
it will be the Haas, mate.
I didn't see anything in chat, by the way, for that.
Right. I put it in general, mate. So I thought that it maybe would have
Yeah,
popped up,
no,
but
something like that. Put in like admin or something like that. But
right.
mate,
I'll
I
do
ain't
that in
gonna
future,
lie,
buddy.
I was pissed. I'm not gonna lie. I was fuming. I was
You're
like, I'm
not
not doing
supposed
this.
to swear on the stream.
Oh shit, sorry. Yeah, my
You've done
bad.
it
Yeah,
again.
I apologise for my language. I apologise, but I was absolutely peeved. Um,
I got a message from Rapid.
Rapid. He
Yeah,
did tell me.
he was like, mate, Carly is raging. I was like, but I was like, I left it in the chat. Like, I didn't leave him hanging like high
Mate,
and
you
dry.
need
And
to
I
put
think I did
something
it.
like that in admin. Sorry
I,
for
I,
the swearing on stream, by the way. I just that
I
literally
think I
slipped my
did it the
mind.
day before as well, thinking, aye, that's plenty of time. He'll read it. It'll be fine.
Yeah, no,
In
mate.
future, you know what I'll do, mate, is I'll run it by you. I'll make sure
Yeah.
that you know. So I'll be like,
Mate,
Curly, tick this message so I know you've received it.
if you listen back to the stream, mate, oh, I was like, yeah, I'm not going to do this now. I've had enough. like,
Oh,
and
did he
like,
say that?
yeah, Rapid was like, he said, mate, he goes, just carry on. He goes, you're a grown ass man, FFS.
Oh, mate, I'm
Like,
sorry. I'm
no,
sorry.
it's all good. It's all good. I just like was expecting you to show up. I was ready to go, and then it's not there. It's like, what the fuck,
You've all
So
heard that
yeah,
here first, chat. Curly is nothing without me. I'm only kidding. I'm only kidding. I'm only kidding. I'm only kidding. Curly's been doing this a lot longer than I have.
but no, that was that TikTok's got like nearly 300 views already. Yeah,
Right.
but
Oh, sorry, man. I'll run it by you
man,
in
it's
future,
all
brother.
good. It's all good. But Hilly came in the end.
Oh, that's good. You mean he does
Yeah,
the comms? He's a good lad. He's a good
yeah.
lad.
He didn't come in for. I mean, he weren't there for qualifying, but he
Yeah.
come in at the race, and I was like, come in and comms.
Yeah,
So
definitely. Why not? He did it last one of the other races as well. We saw him spying away there, and he didn't jump in. So yeah, why not?
yeah, So and I'll say there's my beautiful wife, but it's just the mother-in-law.
Oh, if anyone's got a sofa that they'd like to give,
Oh no, I love my mother-in-law to bits. Don't get me wrong. I love my mother-in-law to bits.
not my beautiful mother-in-law, just no, it's just my mother-in-law, just the mother-in-law.
Uh,
So where are we now? Let's have a
I'm on
look.
Dan.
I'm on board with Dan as well. The boss
Oh
man.
man,
We'll see
I
what the
need to
guy's got.
when it gets by a couple of minutes, I need to go and stick my pajama bottoms on because I'm in my 501s right now.
Not a problem, mate. You take
So
your time. I've just got back from work. I would normally be a little bit earlier, but
yeah,
the
mate, it's
the
like
team leader
nearly
at work was want to talk about pickup trucks, so I got
yeah.
distracted with him. So
Yeah, well, I've got fishing. Well, at the point I need to pay the wife some money into her account so I can pay the brother-in-law because he ordered fish and chips and I need to pay him for it. So,
what? You
so yeah.
don't just? Oh, I'd be sharing's caring.
Mate,
Even knowing that
uh,
everyone in CDR washes me. Also, if you're in tier 2, mate, no one's washing you. You've only got one tier of guys that are faster than you.
knowing that
In
everyone within
theory.
CDR watches me.
That is absolute waffle. But I'm expecting a top 10 finish here starting at the back, so you better put on a hell of a show. You know what? Give Harold a run. Give Harold a fight on his last race. On the finale. Make sure he doesn't
So
take that top spot.
yeah, can't carry on. No, go on.
What the?
Oh,
As
I had
Dan
Dan
sets it there,
once.
3 tenths.
Yeah.
Not bad at all.
So obviously we know Harold is definitely going to go up to tier 1 next season.
Yeah,
We discussed this last week or the week before, whatever. We know it's tough to get everything right. But who else do you think will go up, obviously, next season for definite? Harold's a definite cert. No doubt about that.
From this tier,
From this tier,
um,
who do you think is going to go up from tier to tier 1? I like you, Mr. Wabby. Not so sure anymore. Joke, mate.
oh jeez. Right, let me
If you
have a
like,
look.
so say if you had to pick three, just three,
Let
right?
me
So,
look at the standings as they are just now.
no, okay. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll get this. Let
Right,
me. I'll
so
say get. So let's go on
yeah, you
Harold
know
anyway.
Harold's gone up. Right, straight off the bats, the top three that finish here, I would say, should be looking at going up. So Dan would be going up in my opinion. Moritz would
And a
be going up.
bonus one then.
Um, so Harold, Dan, Moritz, and
Would you chuck Harvey back up there?
don't know. Again, if I'm looking at the standings, I mean, I love Harvey. Harvey is one of my brothers. I love him to bits. But to say someone like Harvey, when you look at the points gap between Harvey and Cavolis in the standings, you could argue that Cavolis should be up there as well.
Yeah,
It would
but
be
it's only
between the
3 points.
That's what I'm saying. Because it's only 3 points difference, they've obviously had quite equal seasons. It's not like it's a
Yeah.
big, massive drop.
So chuck both of them up if that's what you're saying.
Do you know what? Yeah. If I mean, I don't know what CDR do. If it's
No, that's what I'm saying
three
though.
up,
Yeah,
three
that's what I'm
down.
saying. Yeah, it's like we don't, but I'm not. We're not sure how many's going to go up. As
Yeah.
Harold's coming into the pit lane.
I
Yeah, we're
think
not sure
if
how
we
many.
were to say Harvey could compete there at a decent level, there's no reason why Cavolis couldn't, and that's no disrespect to Nerfpack. Nerfpack's sitting there in sixth with 110 points. But then we start to see the slightly bigger drop. So Cavolis to 125 to Nerfpack with 110, and then again
Yeah.
to Benjamin with 84. Benjamin's probably in the right tier. Nerfpack probably in the right tier. But
Can
my
I just
top
say,
three would definitely be the guys at the top.
I'm glad Ben is still here after last week.
Yeah, 100%. Big shout out to the
Yeah.
fiery Welshman. He obviously had a little bit of a disheartening race last week. Didn't seem to be enjoying himself. Made some, in my opinion, Ben, please don't take offence to this if you listen to this back, some silly comments, but you know what, mate? We've all done it. We've all been in that
Oh
mindset where
yeah.
we've just had enough. I'm glad to see you back, mate. I am. It's, for me, jumping into a different league. Obviously, we're part of another league that is kind of what I would describe as my home. To see a lot of the names racing in here as well is makes me feel just, it gives me a little fuzzy feeling. So it's good to see the boys.
And it is that league is after Wednesday night. Oh my god, that is quick.
The league after Wednesday night.
The Wednesday night. That's what I'm saying. Wednesday night. That's when you're on about.
Yeah,
mate, that is quick.
That was ridiculous, is what it was.
Yeah.
Let's not talk about it.
Oh.
And you know what? Little lesson to anyone that's listening in that's maybe had a little. Let's say you accidentally give someone. You get a little bit too close. You give someone a little love tap, right? And they slightly lose the back end. And then let's say you accidentally love tap them again and send them into a spin, right? Don't self-report yourself. I've done it. Speaking to the driver in question, who, you know, I openly said, self-report, I'm really sorry, I tapped at your back end and you spun. He openly admitted, mate, I didn't even feel it. I thought I just lost traction. And now I'm going to get penalised on it.
This is why
So,
you should DM the person first.
mate, no, don't even DM them. Don't even give them the idea that you did it. Just lie. Just be quiet. Don't be honest. And then when someone says, "Oh, Curly spun me," Curly goes, "No, I never. What are you talking about? Absolute rubbish."
Good evening, Halsey. Mate, you went out in Q1. Was that just a strategy thing, or I tend to message the person, make my excuses, and see if I'll get reported.
Also, that is a rookie error, mate. The same as me. Don't own up to it. Just see if the report goes in, and then act totally oblivious. Like, what? Where's your evidence? And then obviously they'll put a clip of you absolutely rear-ending them, but you're just like,
Yeah,
mate, I didn't even feel it. I don't know what you're talking
yeah. But to say, I've found another. I'm commentating on Saturdays now in an Australian league.
Yeah.
Getting paid for it.
Nice.
Yep.
Superb. I'm still waiting for my CDR t-shirts and hoodies, but hey, we can only wait. We can only hope. We can only hope.
But yeah, it's $10 a race, which is just over £5, I believe.
Mate, in my household, every penny's a prisoner. So, do you know what? It wouldn't matter if it's. I mean, don't get me wrong. It'd be nice if it was 50 quid. But do you know what? You're getting paid to do something that you enjoy. You
Yeah,
can't beat
exactly,
that. You cannot beat that.
exactly. Um, they got three tiers. Their tier one's been. They were looking for three commentators. Tier one's already been done. Spoke to the guy, and he said, basically take the pick. But tier one and two are short quality. Tier three's full, obviously because of the amount of drivers.
Yeah,
Anyway,
yeah,
I
yeah.
said, right, I'll take tier two. I
Right.
said, doing tier three full quality on my own, no. Anyway, so I got in tier two chat. Oh my god, it was like a nursery.
Eh?
It was like a nursery in there. The
That bad?
chat, yeah. And the
Oh.
guys messaged me. He said, he said, it's always like this. One of the guys actually took someone out on purpose, and the owner still let him stay.
You are kidding.
Nope. I said to
You
him,
are kidding.
I said to him that I've co-ran a league before. I said we've had people do that, and I said they've been out the board just like that.
Yeah, as they should be. If it's a deliberate
Yeah,
attempt to ruin someone's race, and let's not
yeah,
forget, guys, you guys might race in different tiers in here. Like Oslo's obviously tier two. He's racing tonight. A lot of the guys out there that race in these leagues might only be in the one league, and they've practiced all week for it.
yeah.
You've made a
Um,
mistake, and you've rammed them out the way, or you've been rammed out the way.
yeah.
You know, you're only
The
getting one
league
shot.
housey, the league housey. Obviously, it's ARC.
And obviously, 10 out of 10, we're not recommending that if people are absolutely playing Destruction Derby on an F1 car.
The driver, um, give me a second. I want to say it's Pickford or Pickard. I haven't got tier two chat anymore. They've locked me out of tier two chat. I've got tier one and tier three, but it's Pickard or something. I swear it is.
Yeah, big old Jean Luc trying to hit hyperspeed, going flying into the back of cars. Nice, love it. How's he says Picard sounds about right?
So obviously he must know him then, because ours is in Australian league. He runs a league of Australian league,
Right, right.
so he must know him. But I think it's Pickard. Like literally, right? I got in there. I introduced myself. Right. I said, hi, my name's Richard. I've been doing this, blah 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 blah. But when I said my name's Richard, in brackets, I know too many Aussies. Yeah. When I put my name's Richard, I put Rich for short in brackets, and he put, "Have you ever been called Dick?" And I was like, you know,
I have
so
now.
yeah. Well, um, yeah, Ben. um. Anyway, sort of like we sort of got into a little bit of a debate, and I put read the room. I said I put Rich in brackets for a reason, and I said, to be honest, I said that the only dick I can see around here is you. Only followed by head. See, but he said he was trying to be funny. I said, mate, I said if I knew you and you were having a joke, then that'd be fair enough. But I don't know you, so I don't know if you're having a laugh or not.
Yeah,
So
there's a time and a place, really. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. See, Halsey, I know he's joking because he's a mate and I know him.
Yeah, I mean you've known Housey for a couple of years now, surely. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah,
yeah.
exactly. So I
So
don't know
here
this
we go.
Pickard. I didn't know if he was joking or not. Anyway, out of Q2 goes Hazard, Bartmandu, Gold, Kane, and Mihal goes out as well. So we're
The
going to go
two
to Q3.
Hassies, the two
Yeah,
Hassies out in the one group, mate.
yeah. But yeah. So I didn't know. Anyway, so the guy said to me, he goes, "This is like this all the time." He said, "You're welcome. You can come to tier three." I said, "Look, I goes, if I go to tier three, I said if I'm doing it by myself, I said, I'm not being rude, but I'm going to need a little bit more money." He said that he said he might know someone that can help me. I'm still waiting for that. So I don't know. It starts Saturday after the talk, so Yeah. Some idiots think they are funny. They're not. Too many these days. Two exactly. There's only 3 leagues in Australia, I'm guessing. Yeah, right, quickly, guys, we've shown the driver standings. I'm gonna now get the constructors up. That's the drivers again. Let's get the constructors up. Oz, Worth It, DRS, Oz F1, and VSC. DRS, obviously, yeah, I know that one. But there is the constructors then, guys. So Ferrari have run away with this come the end of it. VCarb have moved up to second, but only because Williams have 12 points deducted um, through SLP points, of course. Did I
What
see someone
happened,
leave?
Curly? Tell us what happened.
It was, I think it's mechanical. Oh, obviously, he had a seat review as well. So,
Right.
yeah, it's done like mechanical to do that though. That's the problem. You know what I mean? He's just had a bad season. You know, everyone has
Well,
them.
you're going to have to give me a little backlog here. He's done something, but what's he done?
I
You
don't
seen
know.
he's...
I did. So obviously you racked, say, 12 license points up during the season. You lose
Yeah.
12 constructors points.
Right.
Yeah. So that's what it is. But yeah, Williams now down to third place. Alpine in fourth. Sauber sit in fifth. McLaren, as I said earlier on, I think no one's confirmed it or denied it. And I think they may have lost 12 points as well due to a tier 1 driver because mechanicals in tier 1 as well. So I don't know. Haas in P7, Mercedes in 8, 9 is Aston Martin, and Red Bull all the way down at the back. But I think the only battle going on is basically between Williams and VCAR for that second spot. Only 14 points of difference. Don't forget, it's not just tonight, we still have Sunday as well. So, but 14 points of difference. I don't know. Alpine, yeah, that's the only.
Yeah, McLaren
Mind
and Haas,
you,
there's
I was
only
just
2
saying
points in it there.
McLaren and Haas. Yeah, I was
But
about
then
just
tonight
literally.
isn't looking very good for them, is it? Both drivers out in Q2, so
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, we still have Covolis through here in Q3, so there's still a chance for McLaren to score some good points. And again, we still have tomorrow night to go as well. Where I'll
Sunday.
hopefully yes, I keep forgetting what day it is. It's Friday. I should know. It's my first day back at work, but hopefully we can try and help those Alpine get a little bit closer. We're not getting anywhere near 580, but we can hope.
No,
We can hope.
no. But obviously Williams, we have got both drivers in, but obviously Chill Dave went out in Q1, so obviously no disrespect to Chill Dave, but Harvey basically doing on his own. Which team had 6 drivers turn up every week though? Aston Martin, yeah, that's the thing. You have these drivers turn up every week, but yet you're not scoring big points. Where were Aston Martin, can I say? Down the back. You have 6 jobs, but yet you're ninth. I don't get it.
Let's see. Wait. So is it Max Marnock?
We
Ian
have
Lowry?
a race tomorrow, that's just fine. Oh, God.
Actually,
Man.
talking about moving up tiers, obviously Housey kind of was winding me up the other week. Um, we were talking about I was kind of winding up. Is his name Luke? The guy at tier 3 he's basically dominating the
Yeah.
season.
Yeah, Luke.
I made a little video on my debut race, kind of cracking fun, and then Housey hit me back with a moving up to tier 2 or whatever, and I was like,
Yeah.
absolutely not. And I mentioned, if anyone's going to go up, it should be your brother, it should be Ian.
Yeah.
And Housey said, well, if that's the case, you're going to have to throw him under the bus. And what did I do? I went and beat him on the last race as well. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh. So, if you're listening to this, Dan, I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready for that at all.
Mate,
So.
I'm not letting you anyway. Dan, you're commentating. We're tier two
Oh yeah, I
commentators, mate.
forgot. Yeah, I'd
We're
have
tier
to
two
race tonight.
commentators.
Yeah, I would have to. I'd have to be on tonight. So.
Yeah, we're tier two
Oh.
commentators. He said
What if
that,
the
didn't he?
what if the boss man says tough? He's going.
What did I say last week? What I'd do?
He'd come to tier 2 as well. That's smashing, Curly.
No, I said I'd strike. um, South Carolina had the most turn up. That's my point. One's up to probably.
Yeah, because if you've constantly got reserves driving for you, they're not scoring points. They're just
No, they're
filling the
not.
gap. So
Yeah,
you know, like, if Housie's been there every week, but his teammate hasn't, then you know they're gonna. Those teams are going to suffer.
yeah,
And yeah, if you've got people like the Ferraris or whoever that are turning up every week, day in day out, and they're all really good drivers,
yeah.
then yeah, they're going to run away with it a little bit. So yeah, I've
The
always
thing,
wondered why. I know we're going to say oh because they don't do it in real life, or whatever, but why we don't award at least constructors points to reserve drivers.
just quickly before I answer that, because this has been got a conversation for so long. Have you not heard Wee Wab is going up to tier two and
What?
Halsey is the new co-coms?
Thought Dan told you. Howsy, don't you dare, don't you dare.
Oh God.
My seat is well and truly, or my bum is well and truly planted in that Alpine for another season if I'm given a seat, 100%.
Oh my God. In tier
There,
three, yeah.
there is no way Dan could justify moving me up
Uh,
when Dan's still here and he should be going up a tier.
I am still there. I'm a rubbish driver. I'm not going to saw twice by mistake on stream tonight. I'm not doing it again. But
Back to
yeah,
back as well.
back to back. Um, but not talking about you, mate. Oh, right, okay. Um, but yeah. So this conversation about reserves picking points up
Yeah.
for constructors. So if tier three drivers could do it for tier two, um, then
Oh, Jesus, Housey, you better be pulling my plunger.
do you want the screenshot of
No,
asking if I'm free if I'm free
no,
Friday?
no, no, no,
No,
no.
no. Um, so yeah, as I said, if that means then tier two or tier one drivers can do it for tier three, say, and it wouldn't be fair.
Then what about a kind of a rule embedded where only tier 2, you know, you could only reserve for the one tier below. So you couldn't have proper pacey top end guys from tier 1
Mate,
racing in tier 3.
this conversation's been going on for ages, mate. That ain't gonna happen.
It's, you know, it's kind of,
I,
I'm not going to say it's bad. It's not. You know, every league runs their own thing. But like when you look at someone like Housey or you know Harvey or whoever, and you've got a driver that is consistently there, but maybe their partner isn't. They've got their teammates got stuff on or whatever. It can be a bit deflating when you know you're the only one on the. And even if you
yeah,
finished first, and you're sitting there going, right, that's some solid points bagged, but you haven't got and even your reserve might have finished 10th. Those little points they would add up. So I don't know. I don't know. It can be a bit deflating when you see your team at the bottom of the table and you've been there and you know you're sitting there going how have I got so little, and you forget that potential teammates are letting you down, or and again nothing against them, you know, everyone's got their own life and people have got things on, so I get where it's got to be a little bit deflating.
even Volvo's had it now, mate.
What's that? I drive in tier 3 T3 for the points. The tiers are close, mate. The champs of tier 3 used to end up top 10 easily in tier 2 the season after, so yeah, Abby, your T2 material, yeah, also this great tiers are close as and can't please everyone.
Yeah, they are close, but it's like when Ian was away, right? Obviously, he came back. Like his first race was last week.
Aye.
I thought he gave his seat up, but
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I actually thought he did, right? Because Rewabi raced one race, and I thought, great, he's going to get the full-time seat. You know, obviously the race he raced, he didn't get points because the seat. Basically, Ian never vacated the seat because obviously this is not bad on Ian because Ian wanted to keep his seat for next season. So if he vacated it, then that way there was a chance he wouldn't get a seat for next season. So we never got any points for while Ian was away. So
I
I
was
get,
livid.
yeah,
No, I was
yeah,
alright.
it's an attack or anything. Yeah, it's no attack or anything. Haha. So I think I don't think, like I said, this conversation with reserves getting points. It's been going on for ages, and no matter what, no one's going to win it. Well, apart from Dan. Apart from Dan, no one's going to win it.
Yeah, that's
Um,
fair. And again, like how's he saying, and also saying, the times on the tiers are pretty close. We can see that even in here, like from top to bottom, it's normally within a second of one another. It's ridiculously quick. And not just that, consistency as well. Um, I don't know. It's just in my head the idea of jumping up tiers and things. It gives me a little bit of anxiety, a little bit of fear because you just assume that another tier is going to be leaps and bounds quicker. And I'm sure that if you come in from tier 3 to tier 2 and you're finishing the top 10, I'm sure the guys that are right at the front are going to be that 1-2 seconds quicker.
yeah.
But I suppose it's like what we say, you're only going to get faster by racing faster drivers. And I'm pretty sure, again, like what Housy's saying, you can't please everyone. That's totally true. That's totally fair. Um, but yeah, it's just it kind of gives me a little bit of I don't know, a little bit of fear. Because anyway, I don't want to be at the back all the time. Yeah, because well, I like to tell myself I'm competing in one top amateur league. Exactly, exactly. And
Yeah.
this league must be doing something right because there's very few leagues that I'm in now that have 3 tiers that are generally filling a grid every week. Um, I've been in some leagues where the lower tiers are really, really struggling for numbers, and I mean, so far, I haven't seen a race, for example, with only 8 on the track, but I have in other leagues, and that is a very, very boring night to commentate. I'll have you know.
Oh, mate, I have a limit. 16.
16. Well, to
16.
be fair, because I wasn't doing anything on a Monday night, I was like, yeah, I'll do a bit of commentary. And we were sitting in the lobby, and there was 8 people checked in, including me as a spectator, and I was like, you've got
I'd,
to be having a
mate,
laugh here.
I'd have left. If that was me, I would have left.
I'm going tier 1 if I need to for numbers. You've got the pace though, mate. 100%.
Well, yeah, you've been tier
100%.
1 twice now this
Yeah.
season.
Yeah.
But yeah, mate, commentating, hey, I wouldn't even bother, mate. It's not worth getting out of bed for. It really
Is
isn't.
Harvey going
It's not worth turning your PlayStation on for. Like, seriously. It really is. It's really not. Well, as Kane
to?
gets 127.9 for the pole, and there goes Mitchell. What about Harold in the pits? Harold is in the pit lane.
He's missed his opportunity to get back out there. One lap old softs.
Yep.
Dan only managing to get through in 5th here. Is Sam, who retired a little bit early. He's managed to retain 4th. Cavolis up into P3.
Oh man, this is
Not bad. And look at the times, man. It's nothing at all. Absolutely nothing.
no.
A
It's
slight
9 tenths
hiccup.
between
Yeah,
the top 10.
that is ridiculous.
But don't forget, guys, it's that battle between. Hang on, he's got to remember. He's got to get it back up. Wrong one. So it's the battle with VCarb and Williams, and also McLaren and Haas.
So there we go. Mitchell takes the top spot, followed by Kane Lowry. Cavolis bringing in P3. Sam in P4. No
Good luck,
Fandango
Halsey.
in 5th. Harold in 6th. Welsh Benjamin, the man we were not expecting to see here, but we're so happy he is, retaining himself at the P7.
P7.
Harvey creeping at the rear in P8. Max Mario beating out Daddy Mario. That sounded a bit weird. Taking 9th position. And Papa Mario rounding up your top 10 here in 0.876 the gap.
Right, guys, we're going to have a little break, 5-minute break. I am going to go and get a drink and slip my pajama bottoms
Good
on.
shout. I'm already in my
Back
PJs, but I'll grab a
in,
drink.
back in a sec. Wabby, good evening, mate. How you doing? Right, mate, it's all yours. Take it away quickly.
Right, here we go as we set off on the finale here in Japan. Grazy in and out during the qualifying session. Not sure what happened, but he'll be starting from the back, along with Ozobozo, the reserve driver for this evening. Chilled Dave didn't have a very good time in Q3. The Williams driver starting off in 17th, along with a driver we did not expect to see going out so early here this evening. Hello there, Housey. The Aston Martin driver starting in 16th. Both the Haas drivers struggling a little bit here in Japan. 15th and 14th are them both. As I say, that Kane is off the track. CV Gould in 13th, the first of the McLaren drivers. Next up, Bart Mandu in 12th for the Ferrari. Hopefully we're going to see some pace out of him tonight. He'll get a little bit closer to Harold and really bring that constructors home. Chip Hazard in 11th, the first of the Kick Sauber drivers, rounding up the top 10. As I said there, Daddy Mario, or is it Mario and Luigi? Who will know? Who sees? If Mario keeps going like this, he will make a Luigi out of his father, let me tell you that. He's starting in 10th. Max Mario in the Mercedes in 9th. Harvey unable to push himself any higher than P8 this evening. And again, a big shout out to Welsh Benjamin. Glad to see him back. The top Red Bull driver, the full sugar, starting in 7th. Harold, he's our champion, isn't he? He's starting from 6th in the Ferrari, the last of the Ferraris. in front of him, just and no more, is the boss man. No Fandango in the Alpine. Sam de-skewed already in this formation lap. He's taken off from 4th in the Aston Martin. Cavolis, a strong performance here. He'll be taken off from 3rd. In 2nd is Mr. Kane Lowry, sneaking up to the line. The top silver for this evening. But again, another mighty Alpine takes charge at the front, leading us down this big ass straight here in Japan. Mitchell 267 will lead the way.
Can I just say, Gray's Zlee, I thought I saw someone join during qualifying, so that's pushed Housey up. If Housey stood would have went out in Q1 still anyway. But yeah, Gray's Lee joined during qualifying. So, but let's go down to 5 red lights then. And here we go, and it's lights out, and away we go. And now I wonder, I would love to get another start like last night. I really would. It'd be absolutely fantastic. But let's go into turn 1. And what a start from Kane Lowry. He's gone straight through into turn 1 then. And Mitchell's gone down to all we got is to go now. Well, something's going down.
Ferrari wiggle there. It looks like Harold losing it a little bit, but he's got it in control. He's pushing away. I think it's those. He's the first at the top there on the hards. Everyone else setting for the mediums here this evening. So it could be just cold tyres.
It could be, mate. And so Mitchell's lost out to another place. Well, say he might. Oh, he's going all over the place, Mitchell here. He's just gone off track as well. But his teammate Dana has gone through to P2 then. So Kane Lowry has a lead. Dan up to P2. Mitchell down to P3. Cavlos is in P4. And it looks like Max is making a move on the Red Bull of Ben, which he has. And Harvey has moved up 1 position, possibly, I believe.
Yeah, I'll have a look just now. Harvey's up 2 positions, but he started in 8th. He's up into 6. What I will say, Grey Z starting right at the back. Must have sent it into those first corners. Up 6 positions already. Yeah,
wow.
he is cooking, mate. What I will say is Harold struggling on the hards here.
Dropping. Yeah, Harold is dropping.
Down 6 positions here on this opening lap. I did say that I was expecting Bartmandu to come a little bit closer to Harold. I didn't think it was going to be in this circumstance. I thought maybe I'd see Bartmandu moving up the order. So yeah.
Again, it may be the cold tyres on the hards.
Got to be 100%. I'm just going to double check the tyres just now in relation to where people have made on those positions.
Here we go. Harold's looking for the move on Chip Hazard. Obviously the Tier 2 champion. Obviously the Ferraris, the champions. Excuse me, the constructors champions as well. But I think Harold. To be honest, tonight, would you expect him to care where he finishes, or do you think he'd want to go out on a high?
Mate, I think anyone that puts their car on track, you're looking to win. We're all looking to win. I would be slightly upset if I knew he was just there, just filling a gap and just coming for a little jolly on a Friday night. I think if I was leading the championship with as many points as he has, I'd be wanting to cook a little bit and just reaffirm myself as I am your champ.
Fair shout, fair shout. So he is the first one on the first one on the hards. As Nurpak, the first penalty then of the race, only 2 laps. Hopefully it's not another Australia with a glitch. So
yeah, let's. Really unlucky. People getting triple penalties and everything for 1 corner cut. It was absolutely ridiculous.
I know.
Hopefully they've got this track sorted right out.
Yeah, definitely.
As we have a look at Dan having a look on the inside of Kane Lowry as we head on down into turn 1. Very fast right-hander. Dan having to get on the brakes there, but Kane takes the outside. He gets the bit of traction. Dan, a little squirt ERS, trying to keep himself in the battle as we head on up the S's. Kane Lowry holding position, very nice and neat. This was some good, clean battling here, guys. This is fantastic.
I'm going down to Bartmandu and Tip Hazard, but there's like Harold has actually overtaken Bartmandu. So Harold on the move, possibly now. He's up 1 place. Riker, good evening, mate. Cavlos.
Crazy now pushing on the inside of Bartmandu as we head onto this fast right-hander. He's had to back out. Yeah, very, very wise move there.
So Riker on cheering for Cavlos. Cavlos up in P4. He hasn't lost out on a place, I don't believe. So
he's down 1, mate. He started third on the grid.
Yeah.
As I say that, Mihai looking up the inside of Greasy there at the hairpin.
Well, yeah, I was just saying, I'm
Greasy,
literally on them. The only one that hasn't lost out is Bartman Dude, so he stayed where he, well, he's back down to where he started, shall I say.
yeah,
So yeah, there you go. But I've got to admit,
Again,
I am looking forward to Sunday because I do love this track. I think I did say it last week or whatever, but I have raced this track this season. It was a stipulation race.
yeah.
Dry tyres, sort of sun dry. Yeah, it was set sunny. You had to use all three dry compounds, and I actually finished fourth. So, yeah,
Mate, we'd love to see a repeat on Sunday night. It'd be absolutely fantastic to go on a high like that.
I know, right? But the thing is, though, I can't
Oh,
do
Dan,
all.
jeez, oh.
But I think Howard's
Dan's
just
now
overtaking
leading the
Chip
way.
Hazard. But yeah, I can't do what. Obviously, there's no stipulation for it, so it's just a bit. Yeah. But I'd love to go out finish on the fourth, fourth or something like that on Sunday. It'd be great.
Mate,
But yeah,
you know what? What was the weather like in Tier 1 here?
Tier 1. Oh, I don't know what the weather's like in Tier 1. Riker. Hello guys, have a good race. So, yeah, Riker, if you're still there, mate, can you, or Popeye, or Wabby, I don't know if Wabby's still there, can someone go over to Tier 1 and see what the weather's like, please?
Yeah, because I'm really curious, because apparently the rule of thumb is if the other two races are dry, we are getting the wet.
But that didn't actually work out last week, did it?
No, because it absolutely lashed down from start to finish. I can't say I'm looking forward to this track any more than what I say. I don't understand why this back straight here in Japan doesn't have a DRS section. I've never understood it. I know it has a left-hander.
It's not that long, though. It's not that long, that's why.
Just this track burns battery like an absolute.
It does. Yeah, it does.
SOB. You know, a little bit of DRS to get itself back on the recharge wouldn't really go amiss.
So, can I just say the top six have pulled away. Harvey is there, but just off the back of Sam. He's like basically under a second, just about off the back of Sam. But the top six have pulled away. Then you got a three-way battle going on between Max, Ben,
Corvallis
and
is coming
Pat.
backwards. He's
What's
coming
going on?
towards Harvey here. I was going to say Sam's just moved up through. He's now into fourth. Corvallis down 2 positions here.
Well, that's
into
pulled Harvey
fifth.
back in this now.
It has. He's now 4/10 off the back. Oh, half a second now. Max Mario 2.4 off the back of that. So Harvey's got a little bit of breathing space. If anything, he wants to get a right good boogie on now. Try and move up a couple of positions and put Corvallis under threat from the Mercedes driver at the back.
Well, I'm
having a
wondering.
look. Oh, and
Go
you
on.
go. I was going to say, looking at biggest winners and losers so far here, lap 5 here in Japan. Grazy, without a shadow of a doubt, he's up 8 positions in the last 5 laps. Really good, solid effort at the start here. It's a tie here. We've got Harold who's down 4 and Kane at the back, now at 18th down 4. Ozzo Bozo, he's a second off the back of Kane, who's 2.2 off the back of Chill Dave. I was expecting to see him just flying away here. So, again, started on the hard tyres. He's maybe just looking to take part, maybe go a little bit of distance on the hards here, but we'll see where the Mercedes driver ends up as we get towards the middle of the race, or a little bit further on, shall we say. But yeah, back up at Harvey in the Williams now, 8/10, almost a second, so that's Corvallis now pulled the gap.
Yeah,
Harvey
he's
does
over a
have
second
the
now.
DRS,
1.2.
He's going to have to really push. Is he running the higher wings to get himself up through these S's quicker? We'll see if he makes up time here.
I was just about to say exactly the same thing. I'm wondering whether Harvey's got the higher downforce, because you noticed he lost it on the straight, and now look at him.
Yeah,
he's
even
pulling
with the
it back.
DRS, yeah. You can see him just clawing at that McLaren as he head on up the S's.
Yeah, so I think Harvey's got the higher downforce here. Which, to be honest, I prefer the higher downforce here in Japan. I really do.
I mean, don't get me wrong, yeah, it is I don't want to say too long technical section up the S's and through this section of the track, but I think I would still like a little bit of top end just for that DRS, because if Harvey has one mistake here, that's it, he's lost, he won't get that back. That train will just pull away.
Popeye, it's a 2-stop race, mate. It's a 2-stop race. There's no, one stop at a push, but I think it's a definite 2-stop race. Like I said, I had to do a stipulation race, right? No, I had to use all 3 compounds. But even when I started, I can't remember what tyres I was on, but I would have had to do a two-stop either way, no matter what. When I was here, done my stipulation, I would have had to do a two-stop either way.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do. I mean, well, to be fair, I think any driver out there that's as daft as me, who just thinks you can go full throttle
Oh,
everywhere, I think
sorry mate,
two-stop is
Max Mario
mandatory.
on the move against Ben. So you got that three-way battle going on behind this top six with Ben, Max, and Nerf. But mate, I think it's if you're going for a one-stop, then you can't push those hards.
No, no, you kind of have to take Ozzo's approach here and just kind of piddle around a little bit and
Yeah,
try and save them.
yeah,
As you're saying that, Max Mario moving through, and he's got Mr. Nerfpat just breathing down his neck here. A little bit like a Bowser here, I always say, for little Mario. He's kind of putting
yeah.
Welsh Benjamin under a little bit of pressure here, but Welsh Benjamin, big shout out, he hasn't lost that many positions. He's just down one so far. Not a bad position to be in. 8th place, I'd still be pretty happy with that as it stands.
You already said what? You already said one stop can never. One stop can never. What?
I think he's saying, Ozzo's saying that one stop this race told Ozzo. He's saying that you can't do it, I think, but
No, you can't. You can't do a one stop.
you watch this space, mate. I'll do a no stop. I'll be
No
flying.
stop. Yeah. No, you
There
can't
you
do.
go.
You can't do a one stop here. It's definitely because this burns through tires so quickly. Just looking at the three-way behind these three, sneaking up is a Ferrari with a Harold in it.
As indeed. I'm just having a little look at Dan here as he goes along the start-finish straight. He hugs that wall so tight. Kane
Yeah,
Lowry
so-
opts to take the outside line,
So,
and he's not able to really make up the positions, even with the DRS.
did I tell you about the esports drivers doing the hugging the wall at Bahrain?
I
think
knew
I-
about that. Now,
Yeah,
from what
they do
I'll
it
tell
in
you,
Japan.
I was going to say, I was told that Bahrain is because the track's flat, the car doesn't bounce.
Well, I think there's something similar here to Japan as well.
Right, so Dan's been doing his homework then.
Mate, the esports drivers done it. You watch the esports drivers, they've done exactly the same.
That's what I'm saying. So Dan's
Yeah.
been
Yeah,
doing his homework, checking
Yeah.
what the quick guys are doing, and he's replicating it here on track.
yeah,
Almost half a second on Kane Lowry, so you know, it's holding the position. It must be working.
yeah. It's more flatter along that wall, pit lane wall.
Yeah.
There's no bump.
Oh, so there's something to take into Sunday with us. We'll take
I
that.
think there might be one or two more tracks, but I can't think which ones they are. I think that might be, but definitely Bahrain and here, that's for sure.
I was going to say, we were talking earlier on about Mr. Harvey there running higher wings. Most definitely on the back straight, really struggling. He may as well not be using 8th gear here. It's flat out, maybe 170, 180 miles an hour. As we do have Mitchell first in the pits in the Alpine. Just have a look, see what he's going to go to. Is it going to be a medium hard, or is he going to go medium hard and take it to the end? 9 laps. It's medium he's went for. So I
Yeah,
imagine
there
we're
you
going
go.
to see a
Definite
medium
two
hard.
stop. Yeah, definite two stop.
And he's paused. Why is he paused? Oh no, he's not. I was going to say, geez, oh. Let's have a look
So
at the tyres.
Let's see what sort of we can tell what sort of setup the front. I think Dan's got a high setup on as well.
Let's have a look.
It was
One
close.
thing that I was told as well, Curly, now I don't know where you get your setups from. I generally go into my time trial and try and steal some of the quickest guys. A friend of ours, let's say he won the race by 30 odd seconds yesterday.
Yeah, yeah.
I stole one of his setups for Azerbaijan, and he told me, don't do that, I deliberately make it terrible so that no one else takes it.
There you go.
So he very, very kindly gave me his race setup, and well, even in the wet, it worked. He messaged me the day after, said, how did the race go? I said, mate, second place, I'll take it, but I got beat by like 20 seconds. And he said, oh, you know, how come? I said, it was absolutely lashing it down. And then I get a message saying, yeah, that's not a wet setup, mate, I can give you a wet setup. I was like, oh, thanks, bit late now. So I'll maybe message him again this week and see what I can squeeze out of him.
I'll send you something. Well, I'll send you something in a bit.
Yeah, you're
As we got
definitely right about Dan. Dan into turn one,
Mick.
180 miles an hour.
Yeah,
Sam almost pushing 200.
yeah. He's got Dan's definitely got a high that. You can see because the way they're pulling away in the
Yeah,
corners and stuff.
up
Obviously,
through
we
the
saw how
S's. Yeah.
Harvey. It's just crazy. But as I
Harvey's
said, I
still.
prefer the higher. Harold
Again,
up
this
to
is something I'm
P5.
going to have to play with after the race. I'll maybe get a little time trial and try and get something for Sunday because I don't think I'm going to do particularly well here. I'm not the biggest fan. Oh, you know what? Let's just make it wet and we'll all run 50-50 wings, lads. Let's go. Let's go. Let us go. Equals,
Uh,
equals. We'll all run the same setup. Let's go. Cavolis back up into P3 after we've seen a few of the drivers here in the pits. So, as I work my way down the order, Welsh Benjamin, he's pitted onto the hards. Joining him is Nurpak and Max Mario. Mitchell decided to jump in and fire himself back out onto the track on a set of mediums at 1 lap old here. That's not going to be a bad shout, I don't think. I mean, 9-9-18, so he'll be looking to take a set of hards only around about 9-10 laps if you're lucky. As I say that, Kane goes miles out wide into the gravel trap. Following him is Chill Dave.
uh,
Chill Dave's parked up at the side of the track, letting the cars go. Not a bad shout, as I do see Welsh Benjamin in the rear view. There he goes. But Chill Dave on those 9-lap all mediums. I won't be surprised if we see that man ascending to the pits, or descending to the pits, shall I say.
Bartmandu's in. Harvey's in. Dan's in, isn't he? Yep, Dan's in. So we've got obviously some of the top runners
Yeah, I
coming
think
in
from
now.
here, Harvey will be able to do a one-stop, I think. But those tyres will be screaming come the end of the
Yeah.
race. Housey moves on up. He started on the hards, now into 8th position. Oh, as I say that, a wild Mitchell comes flat. Oh, was it Mitchell or was it Dan? It was Dan. Come winging up the inside of him. If I know Housey, or I feel I know him as well as I do, he'll have seen that come in, and I think Housey would have actually got out of his way. He knows that Dan's on fresher rubber. He can't really battle with him right now. He could defend a little bit through the S's, but I think Housey knows he's just going to be holding him up a little bit, let him through.
Oh, yeah, there you
As
go.
I say that, yeah, Mitchell as well. So, got to, you know what? A lot of people would say it's not the right way to race. I like that about Housey. I really like that about Housey. There's a few times where we've been in chat parties, and if I've came out on fresher rubber and I'll say I'm Housey, I'm coming up the inside, you know, just to let you know, I'm quite a courteous guy. Housey will, in all fairness to him, if he feels he can't compete because he knows his tyres are done, he'll give you a little bit of
That
space. He doesn't try and squeeze you. He's really good to race beside.
that's the thing with Halsey. He knows, he picks his battles. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
He knows who his battles are.
yeah, definitely,
So,
definitely.
just sent you something on Discord as well.
Let's have a little look. What is this? You sneaky SOB. Where did you steal this from?
I didn't. Well, I didn't steal it. I borrowed it.
Right, you gonna give it back? Because I've got it now.
It's in another Discord that I'm in.
Right, okay, okay. So we'll have a look. Japan is there. Right, okay, we'll give that a little bash, although the wings are a little bit lower than I was expecting them to be.
Obviously, you can muck around with the wings.
Yeah. I'll give
So
that a little bash, yeah, why not? That'll be getting saved, just in case you try and delete it.
no.
Anything to give me a little advantage, I'll take it. If anyone from Tier 1 would like to log into my PSN and race on Sunday, please feel free. Just let me log back in at the end and I'll do the post-race interview.
But I'm on board with with Harvey right now. He is up the gearbox of Ozzo Bozzo. Obviously, Ozzo on 11-lap old hards. Harvey on fresh hards. I'm wondering whether Harvey might do the one-stop. You know.
That's what I was thinking, mate. You know, he took those mediums 11 laps.
Yeah.
They're probably going to be around about 50-60% there. If I know Harvey will try and get off them a little bit earlier. I think he will make a one-stop work here.
It's those hards will be dead.
Yeah, they will be. They will be. It'll be interesting to see where like Harold, for example, who is now leading the race. It'll be interesting when he pits to see just how long the hards can go, along with Housey as well, 11 lap, and Ozzo as well. these guys
Grazy,
start on them.
12 lap old mediums.
Chill Dave, 11 lap old mediums, he's still going for it. As I say that, they think they're giving up on him. Yep, he's out wide here, same place again, into the gravel trap, comes back onto the track. Fortunately, he's not got anything around him, he's not going to be holding anyone up. I want to say, I did say earlier on, I was hoping to see Bartmandu getting a little bit closer to Harold. He possibly couldn't get much further away from him as it stands.
No.
But
no. You got your little black book out. Oh, it's
I
Chill
do
Dave.
have a little black book, yeah, so
Yeah,
anyone
you got
that's
it
listening,
out.
I don't want to see anyone DNFing here. As I say, that Chill Dave is heading off into the pits here rather slowly. I think he's got the pit limit on already. He does indeed, well before the line. Hopefully we see Chill Dave make a return to the track. I would love to see everyone finish here in the finale.
On for the softs.
Possibly going for a fastest lap and then maybe onto a set of mediums. Maybe going to take these another 6 laps. That's a very, very brave choice there, unless he's feeling rather pacey tonight.
Yeah. There's a yellow flag though. That is due to Kane, I think. I'm not sure.
No, Kane Lowry's start finish rockets past Grazy like he was tied to a tree.
Oh no, that's Chill Dave. He's on the grass. I think he might be trying to get. I think he's stopping, going to get DSQ'd it.
Ah, oh, please, mate, don't. Please, just roll it forward.
It's a different way of getting, rather than getting just, you know what I mean? This is what it is.
Oh, there we go. A little bit of movement. A little bit of movement again. Please, Chill. Just roll it on, bud. Please, just roll it on. There we go. There we go. There he is.
There you go.
Done. He's
yeah,
done.
that's rather than pitting and quitting. He's done that. So just write his name down.
I don't like to do it. I don't like to do it. Jokes, I'm smiling right now. I get to put a name in my book. No, I'm only kidding. That's bad.
But basically, it's another way of pitting and quitting. But, you know, you're going to get a penalty. Either way, you're going to get a penalty. So, but there's Chill Dave. But we're going to go up with Kavlos and Halsey. I think Halsey, obviously, just, again, picking his battles. And let Kavlos through. Harvey is now behind him. Obviously, Halsey 13 lap older hards. So I think Harvey might still do the 2-stop as Halsey pulls out of the way of these. He knows his battles. Definite. As Chill Dave has left the session.
I'm absolutely gutted for him a little bit. You know, the last couple of races we have seen P&Qs and it's not good. He's obviously just having a little bit of a hard time with this game. Maybe if he was a little bit off it, he's maybe just having a rough time. I'd like to see him back on track in the next season, so fingers crossed.
I think if he did, it'll be in Tier 3 next year. That's what it is. You know what I mean? Obviously not getting on with Tier 2.
Yeah. That'll be me next season, mate. That'll be me. No, Ian, you know where you're going, brother. You're going up. I'm going to stay in Tier 3.
He's reserving in Tier 1 tonight.
You see, there's no reason why he... Sorry, I got a little bit excited there.
Mate, he can't reserve in Tier 2. Dan won't allow it or something. I don't know. Dan always puts him in Tier 1.
There we go then. So he can move up into the tier for a full-time driver.
Yeah,
Let's have a look. Harold, a 14 lap old hards, is still able to maintain a 3.8 second gap here on Kane Lowry, who is on the mediums. You would expect to see those times absolutely tumbling, but Harold managing to keep that gap. As Dan, again, 4 lap old hards, he will be taking those for quite some distance now. Slowly but surely we'll be trying to hunt down the Sauber driver in second place. Sam, somebody we haven't really spoken about tonight. He didn't have a terrible start. He started on the grid in 4th, I'm sure, and he's still holding on to that place after his pit stop. So, got to say, as he just sets the fastest lap also, moves into 3rd with Harold being at the pits. A little silent assassin maybe here this evening.
Possibly.
Do I see him on a push to win?
I
wouldn't
say
my money
W.
on it. But I think Dan and Kane Lowry have just been pushing that a little bit harder here this evening. They are creating the gaps. But Sam, if you can trundle along a nice little quiet drive, little Friday strollage and retain a P3. Not shabby at all. Harvey back into 6th place. He is still behind the McLaren driver of Cavolis. Harvey on the 5-lap old hards, Cavolis on the 3, so Cavolis got the advantage here. The younger, fresher tyre can go that little bit longer, will have extra grip. Harvey really in the working window now. 5-lap olds, they'll be nice and toasty. Let's see if he's got anything.
Sorry, carry on.
That's me done. That's me done.
Oh,
sorry.
right, sorry. I've noticed there is I'm just looking for battles over the track, and it's like scarce. You got Kavoras and Harvey, and then you got Max, or you got father and son behind. So you got they get a little bit closer. This get a little bit tasty. You got Harold chasing them down.
Yeah, you got Welsh Benjamin trying to chase down Harold a little bit here. Would it be fair to say Harold maybe got a little bit more pace than Benjamin? I think he's going to follow the DRS. As I say that, he does. He's down to 1.1 seconds. He goes a little bit wide into the first corner of the chicane. That will drag him down. Yep, 1.3 second gap as we cross the line now into 1.4. Ozzo going for the one stop, he says here.
Yeah.
So 15 the lap old
I think
Hearts.
one stop now, then yes, you've got to go in the pit. You're committed to, I think, to the one stop now. 10 laps to go.
Yeah, definitely going for
You
the
know,
one stop.
Mitchell going on the softs.
Very brave.
You're not going to get 10 laps out of those. That's for sure. But what would chuck things in the air now is going to be one of those other cars that comes on the track. The ones with the roof.
The ones with the flashing lights and the talking brooches.
Yeah. The bigger ones out of the cars that come on track.
Aye.
The wife's just gone downstairs. I'm hoping she's going to do what I asked her for me, and that's a cup of coffee.
At this time of night.
Decaf.
Fair play. As I say that, Max Mario getting very close to Nerf Pack here now within 4/10. A little bit of push from Max. We do see a blinking light on the sugar free. He'll be trying to harvest something to keep the gap down the start finish straight.
Well, Max, did he get a warning then? That's what I want to know.
I'm kind of rooting for the young lad here. Come on, baby Nerf, let's go. He has a little look on the inside. There isn't any room.
So,
no, he's going to save it.
Obviously, until last week, I didn't know you'd seen what setup they've got, right? But now you know what setup they've got, don't you?
Yeah.
Right, these two, and it's amazing, isn't it? It's absolutely great.
I'm a 36-year-old man now. You know, my life's pretty settled. I've got a job, but see, when I see things like that, you got to admit Max is a lucky boy.
Oh yeah.
Lucky. I don't know how old Max is, but if you've got a dad who's willing to commit a garage and 2 race setups, mate, I wish I had someone like that with my dad when I was younger.
Mate, those screens have got to be 50 plus inch.
Mate, they're massive, absolutely massive. If no one's seen it, please, by all means, ask Nerf Pat kindly. He might be willing to send you a photo. It is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I think it's fair to say we've seen more blasé, not blasé. What's the word I'm looking? More exuberant, like bigger setups, like more fancy setups. But when you think that it's right now as we talk, Max is sitting right beside his dad, both in their individual setups. That must be something else.
I would say their setup is like if you go to an arcade.
Aye, that's a fair representation.
You got an arcade, as the Nerf package in the pit lane. You go to an arcade, you got a racing game, it's side by side, and you got a big mass. That's what it is. I just thought of that. That's what it is. You go. That's what it reminds me of.
Mate, that would be class to have that sort of. I mean, I'm sure there's people out there who've got really good bonds with their dad, but when you share a love like that and you both get to do it at the same time, I'd just be worried if I was Max, because if my son beat me, and I'm older and I've paid for all the equipment. I'm not saying that Nerf Pack has, maybe Max has contributed, but if I'm the father and I've paid for, you know what, if I've paid for the blooming electricity and he beat me, he'd be getting grounded, and I'd be saying, nah, you little twerp, you're getting put on the pad this evening and you're going to race on the pad. You're not touching my setups. Get in the bin. I'm sure Max is feeling. I'm sure he's really, really thankful. I mean,
Yeah,
that is
he's only a
something
kid.
else.
He's only a
Yeah.
kid, I believe. So he's like 13-ish, I would have said. I don't know, something like that. I don't, maybe younger. I don't know. But
Ah, mate. And do you know what? Do you know what's really good, right? Something that just clicked. If he's say, even if he's 13 to 18, and he's spending his Friday night racing beside his dad, instead of being out in the streets not like a doofus with his mates, what gets better than that, boys? Knowing that
exactly,
your kid isn't acting like an idiot out
exactly.
in the streets, that is class. That is
Even when,
brilliant.
just imagine, right? If it's still like, it's just imagine Nerfpack still racing um, when Max turns 18, for example. Right? You can sit there, have a race, have a beer at the same time.
Yeah, well, talking to your dad, one of your
Yeah,
best friends.
yeah,
What is
exactly,
better than that?
exactly.
Oh, Max, I hate you.
And my lovely wife has done it. Thank you, dear. Appreciate it. I love you.
Love you, Sharon.
Wee Wabby says love you too.
I'm not talking to you, Rick.
Me. I'm in the doghouse for some reason. But yeah, but yeah, you're right. You said that I hate you, Max. What was that? So, yeah. But no, that'd be great, wouldn't it? So what am I? I'm mucking around with. Well, I'm looking for something. I don't know what I'm looking for here. But yeah, sit there, have a beer, race for your dad. Money well spent. Says Wabby's still here. Wabby,
Mate,
mate.
exactly. He knows. He knows. Wabby, you've still not hit us with the weather update. We're still waiting
uh,
to see what's happening in Tier 1. Is it raining? Is it a
yeah, mate. Tier
downpour?
one. Is it raining or we don't, obviously you might not have heard. Um,
Has there been a tsunami? We need to know.
But yeah, definitely money well spent, that's for sure.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
But
Lucky
we
boy.
can.
Nurfpack, if you're listening in, mate, I'm only 36. I've got adoption papers. I'll sign on the dotted line.
But
I'll
we
happily
do
race on
have
the
a
pad.
battle. We do have a battle. Well, say a battle. There's a train. Quite a biggish one. It's sort of like Bartmandu and then backwards.
Yeah, Chip Hazard, Gould, Mitchell on the back there on the 3-lap old softs. He's
Yeah.
only got another 2 laps out of there before they're going to need change. Surely he's not going to take them all the way to the end. Grey Z on the 5-lap old hards, slowly but surely chipping away. Will get onto the back of them in the next lap, I've no doubt about it.
Kane Lowry's on one lap old soft, can I just say? With
Yeah,
6 laps to go.
I'm surprised to see these softs. It's a bold move. I feel. I think
Yeah.
even 6 laps on the as Ozil picks up a 3-second penalty. I think 6 laps on the softs is just too much. I think it's
Yeah.
going to be too much. As we say that, let's have a quick look at the penalties. So Bartmandu with 3 seconds, Grazy with 6, Nurfpack with 3, and Kane and Ozil Bozo at the bottom with 3 also. As Wab Stappen says there, Tier 1 tonight
dry.
is dry.
Yeah.
So what you're saying there, lads, is we need to look at a wet setup for Sunday evening.
Yeah.
Not
But
good.
as it stands for the drivers' standings, guys, Pavlos is actually. Why am I using my mouse to control for PlayStation? For the driver standings, if I remember correctly, Pavlos will be jumping Harvey.
Yeah, he will do. Yep. If he keeps this gap up. Yep.
Yep. For P4.
Harvey's must have had a little bit of an off. I don't think Cavullis's pace is that strong that he's made up 3 seconds. Let's not forget, Harvey wasn't a mile off the back of Cavullis. He was pushing to get on the back of him, but now a 3.3 second gap. I think there's something went wrong there for Harvey.
Can I just say, battle up front right now is Sam and Dan. They're tyres. Well, Dan's a lap older, but Sam. You said about going for the win, and we said no. And look,
mate, I said I wouldn't bet my money on it. I'm a fool. I'm an absolute fool. What
oh,
I would
Sam possibly could have had a
say.
warning then.
Oh, you know, I've got the telemetry up, mate. I could tell you stuff, but I don't. Oh, Harvey!
Harvey gets a penalty.
That'll
He needs
be
Cavlos to get a penalty now.
I don't want to give away anything in terms of strategies and that, but it's looking good for Sam.
So we got 5 laps to go, and I think Sam possibly, unless it's rather than setups, Sam may have just burnt some of that ERS.
He's burning right now, shall we
yeah,
say?
as I say, you can see it. So yeah, but the front two are Sam and Dan. I've got to admit, this is not what I didn't expect coming into this evening. Now
No,
Harold's
no.
down in P5, obviously Tier 2 champion.
I
But
genuinely thought we were going to see Dan, Harold, and Harvey fighting it out, but
yeah,
and Cavalis as well. But Sam out of nowhere, like I said earlier, a little silent assassin here.
yeah.
Is kind of just sneaking away, building the
As
ERS up the hill.
Harold has overtaken Harvey then for P4. Oh, I don't know if you've noticed this during the season. During the second stint for Harvey, it seems to go downhill.
Yeah, yeah,
On
yeah.
some, not all races, but some of them, the second stint just seems to drop him back.
Don't know if it's tyres or if it's just, you know, he's tired. We are racing quite late at night. It's a Friday. Everyone's just trying to wind down for the weekend. Maybe the concentration slightly lapsing here a little bit. As I say that, I am on board with Kane Lowry as well, who is on the softs. He is hunting down Harvey here. Harvey really doesn't want to be falling back much further. He's now 6/10 off of Harold. Harold 3.3 now off the back of Cavalis. So Cavalis will jump Harvey as it stands.
This battle with Chip Hazard backwards. Oh, as Max possibly just hit his dad up the rear. That sounded so wrong, but yeah. But there you got a little way battle. Grey D possibly could join the back of this as well. So this could be a good battle until the end, even though Nerf Pack and Grey D do have penalties in this. But it looks like there could be a move going on right now with Chip Hazard.
This is fast. This is fast.
Oh, this could be dangerous. Come on, boys.
Oh, Nerf gives a little push to Chip there. Just letting him know he's there.
Oh, just imagine. He's on one far older at tyres.
Free wide into turn one. Max Mario sends it up the inside the goal there. What a maniac.
Mate, just imagine if Nerfpat knocks out Max on a race or the other way around.
Mate. If Max does it, he's grounded. If Dad does it, he'll just give himself another beer to forget about it. But, Max riding the curb there, losing the front end very, very slightly, corrects it, gets it back under control. Dad isn't scampering away all that much.
Just
but
trying to keep an eye on the time at the top as well.
Yeah, we do see that Nerf Pack is trying to harvest some power.
Oh, you notice that you've got Max, has he got better traction than better Nerf there? No,
Mate,
Nerf hangs on.
Honest to God, if he gets any closer,
he's in the back of that car.
Mate, any closer and the birthing process was wasted. He'll be back with his dad well and truly. Mum will be livid. He is so close to the back of his dad right now. Nerf Pack needs to get a boogie on and try and shake the younger one off.
Right at the back of these two there, you have gold there as well. So Gracie is just...
Oh, Max Mario looking up the inside of Dad here. He's done it.
He's made it done.
He's made it stick. Both will get the DRS.
No, Nerfpack still has the position.
He does.
And it looks like Dan, though, still in P2. Sam still has the lead.
Max.
Oh, what's happened to Dan? Hang on. Something's happened. What the hell? Dan was just 6/10 behind. Now he's 3.
3.4, yeah. We've been looking at this battle down the order.
Something's just happened to Dan that we didn't see.
2 laps to go. Sam now got a very comfortable breathing room. 3.4 second gap. Slightly younger tyres by a lap will count for basically nothing, but he's got plenty of room now.
Yep. Miha fighting it out with Mitchell as well. Chip Hazard! Nearly caused a hazard, I think. I think it was on... Who just passed it on Max? I think it was on Max, all like... I'm not didn't quite see what happened, but Max had to briefly go wide. But
I was going
Max
to
has
say,
got away.
yeah, because he was battling with Dad. Dad now down in 13th. Max
Yeah.
is rocketing away up into 10th position. And with a 1.3 second gap, Hazard's not going to get the DRS here, so he could potentially leave them back behind now.
Yep. But we're just quickly going, as Gracie gets a penalty, we're just quickly going to go through positions here. Gracie is up 5 positions. Mihar is up 7.
Not bad.
Down you have Ben down 9. Obviously not another good race for Ben. But that's basically no real losers really. Big, nothing massive.
What a say. Big shout out. Mitchell sitting in 7th. He's only got 8/10 a gap from Mihai in
Down 6
the
places
the
though.
Haas. He is down 6, but mate, he's took those softs 9 laps with a
Yeah,
lap to go.
but he's got Bartmandu sitting right behind him though. I think Bartmandu could possibly get him before the end of the race. I'm wondering. But I just want to go up because Sam literally just about to start the last race of this season in Japan. Can I just say, Wabby, by the way, it's been absolutely fantastic as well.
Yeah.
Like, commentating with you this season, it's been absolutely great.
Oh, you're a babe, man. Thank you. I appreciate
Hopefully,
it.
we'll be back next season
Fingers
together.
crossed. Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Tier 3 till we die. But listen, we can only pray and hope. But yeah, thank you very much, mate. Thanks for bringing me into this league. I've really enjoyed it. If I'm
Mate,
being
all
totally
good.
honest, lad, I'm glad I'm commentating with you. I couldn't see myself commentating with anyone else.
There
So
you
thank
go.
you very much.
There you go. But guys, we have actually enjoyed this season as well. It's been absolutely fantastic. Obviously, we don't know when season 15 is going to start. I should imagine it shouldn't be that long, 3 weeks ish. I would have said.
Yeah, it'll be
But
a little break, I would
that's
think.
yeah. There'll be like a couple of weeks break before they get. Obviously, there'll be the streams and whatnot for drivers and constructors and that. So like there usually is. But yeah. But we're gonna wait now for Sam. He is literally the only one race he's gonna win this season. As there's a yellow flag, the one race he's going to win this season. It is going to be the final race. Well, say win. It's got to come round. The final few corners that do not curve and curly. But here he goes then, coming through the final chicane. Just keep it nice and safe. He's weaving already. Just keep it, Sam. There he goes across the line and he takes the win. Dan comes across second. Oh, Kavlos will take third. Hopefully Kavlos comes in the chat. So yeah, Harold takes fourth. We'll let everything get sorted. But let's have a look. Popeye, thank you, gentlemen. Popeye, no worries. We got the interviews to go yet. We can't not do interviews for the last race of the season. We got to do the interviews to be fair. So yeah, mate, if you want to shoot off, that's up to you. Because I know you've been at work all day. It's entirely up to you.
I'll wait. I'll for the finale. I'll stay with the. I'll stay for the interviews, lad. I don't know if I'll say much, but
Yeah.
I'll ride it out to the end. But
We need to get. Well, if we get Dan in here, then Dan could
we've
get
got
anyone
everyone.
in.
Yeah. Cavalis also, if you're listening to the stream, mate, I don't want to hear no excuses about microphones. Now is the time. It was the finale. You got a podium. Get your butt in here.
Alright. If you just do you want to send Dan an invite,
Oh, well, indeed.
please? So then we will go. I'll take a screenshot just in case. I won't need it, but I'll take it just in case. There we go. Sorry, can't make it. Dude, come on, Kavlos.
He's at it. He's at it. He's at it. I've got Sam there as well, but I can't see Dan on my friends list unless he's offline.
Let me have a look. No, I got him.
You got him?
Without fact, you go to the chat party first and then send him an invite. We need to get Dan to set a chat party, like an actual invite up for everyone for us to. You've seen the gift that I put in for Kavlos.
No.
Surprise, surprise! They can't make it.
He's at it. He's at it
Yeah,
once again.
yeah. So I sent Dan an invite, see if they'll join. Um, Also disappointing.
I can't believe I've waited this long to add Dan on my friends list. I have everyone
Seriously.
else. Yeah, I don't have him on my friends list. I was sitting there, I'm looking, how have I not got him? He's invited me to games before, but he'll have made up parties which he can invite me through. So I'll
Yeah.
add him to my friends list. Was not expecting that in the slightest, though. Was not expecting that.
No, right? Um, Tell you what, invite Harold as well because he's a champion. That's why not do that
Aye.
because we've got no Kavlos. Might as well invite Harold. I haven't got him as a friend. Dan,
Do you know
where are
what?
you?
Let's just invite everybody. Let's invite everyone. Everyone in the stream, jump in the
uh,
party. Let's all have a chin wag. I'll crack open a couple of whiskies. Boom! We'll end the season in style.
well, we might be a crash out.
Oh, I'm working
It
tomorrow. Can't I do that? Can't I do that?
doesn't look like anyone's coming.
We
Ah,
do have
there's
Sam.
Sam. Sam,
Hello,
have you
good
got
evening.
Harold on your friends list?
Uh, I'll, I'll search right now. Give me a moment, please.
It's
I've
all
got
good.
Harold. I've sent him an
Have you?
invite. I'll
Right,
send him another
okay.
one.
Yep,
Cavolis has went offline, so he won't be joining us.
yep.
We're basically just waiting for the boss man himself, Mr. Dan. Cavolis, if you could do me a favour, mate, if you're watching the stream, can you please send me your address? I would love to send you a headset for
And Ben,
Christmas.
interesting race, mate. It was indeed. There's Harold.
There's
So we are waiting
Harold.
for Dan. So we don't know why Dan is not here. Let me just put one more. Ah, there he is.
There he is,
That's the
there he
man. I
is.
have to put another message in.
Ah,
Um,
fuck off.
so right. First of all,
Who are you talking to?
we'll go with
Oh,
Dan.
talk to someone else, will you? I need to fucking.
Why is that?
I need to make sure my audio's on.
Oh, right, okay. Guys, can you hear Dan on stream? Keep talking.
It might, 1 second now.
Yeah, I can hear him. I can hear him on the stream.
Yeah, you got him.
Cool, cool.
Yeah,
Can I
right.
ask a question? Did Harold end up on the podium or is he just here for the crack?
He's here because he's a tier 2 champion.
Oh, alright.
That's why.
The one chance all season I get to be in here without him.
because Kavlos hasn't come in,
Yeah,
I
I'm joking. Crack on,
you know,
crack on, crack on.
so yeah. But Dan, mate, first of all, tier 2, second in tier 2.
Yeah.
So tier 1 next season. Um,
Fucking tier 3, it's a.
no, but no, mate. Obviously, tier 2 during for the whole season overall. Second tonight. What I want to know is, was you
Go on.
expecting to battle Sam?
Yeah, Sammy's faster than me. I've said this. I've been saying this with years at this stage, not even seasons. There's always 5 or 6 drivers in tier 2 that will be not too far off top 5 tier 1. It's just the way it is. Was I expecting to be battling with that stage? Yeah, I was. I was. Obviously, I got a great start, P5 to P2 by turn 1. There was a small bit of close my eyes and hope for the best, to be honest, but got, got away. I think Mitchell, my teammate, had a small bit of a connection issue. Sammy didn't do the formation lap, so I actually thought it was going to be a red flag, um, but it wasn't. Yeah, meh. I made a mess of the last run in Q3. I should have been up first row, I think, which
What
probably would have
happened
made
in
a difference.
Q3 then?
I messed up my final run,
Oh
so
right.
that just kind
Okay.
of put me out of sync a small. But then I had to battle Kane Lowry, and it's very hard to get past Kane Lowry, so I killed my battery to get past him. And I suppose the second stint then, yeah, everything was going fine until I fucked it, and then I dropped 3 seconds behind, and that was it. And Sammy thought it was a good idea to weave at 5 miles an hour over the line, which I didn't like, but is what it is.
Well, yeah, because we noticed. Well, yeah, I noticed you like 1 minute you were 6 tenths behind Sam, and then we was on another battle, and then like he was like 3.5 seconds behind. It was like what?
Yeah, that is what that. I don't know what corner it's called. It's the right hander underneath the bridge.
I
Yeah,
know where you are.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
I
yeah.
know
I
what you mean.
caught the sausage on the entrance, and that threw me off, and that was it. I'll be honest. I was fuel saving for about 6 laps on top of trying to manage my battery and my tires. So I was lifting and coasting a bit. Now I still think Sammy had the pace, but it didn't help. But yeah, look, it was a pleasure in tier 2 this season. It's as I said, there's just such an overlap in all the tiers. It's literally like top 10 of one tier is the same as the bottom tier and the next tier.
You're not gonna get
Um,
it right though every time, are
no,
you?
it's not possible. The only way that we could get it really, really, really right is to drop the 2 tiers and tell 20 people they can't race, which I don't want to do.
You don't want to do that.
No,
No,
no, you don't. So it's
no.
just trying to manage it, and it's hard because some people have mega quality pace, and the race pace isn't there,
Yeah,
and then you have the likes of me in tier 1 who will barely get out of Q1, but will still end up P10 the championship at the end by not overtaking anyone, just picking up points from other people's mistakes and stuff like that. But yeah, currently working on the grids for next season, and there's a lot of change. I would say
and
probably the biggest we've ever seen.
any current dates? Any like start date for next
17th of
season yet?
October.
17th of
Start
October.
starting with F2 on the 14th of October. I just want to wait until after Sunday just to round the
Yeah,
season off and throw dates then and stuff. But
yeah.
yeah,
No, just wanted to see if you knew. But
yeah,
mate, well done, obviously for tonight, and obviously finishing runner up in tier 2. It's been great comment. It's been funny and great commentating on you. I ain't gonna lie. And also, I've got to put my hands up. I actually swore twice tonight on stream in a row.
Ooh.
I've got to admit, I totally lost what I was doing and swore twice in a row. We Wabby had to put me straight.
Yeah.
So yeah. Um.
Well,
So
anyway, thanks for
One
my
of us is
last
playing by
pod.
the rules.
Thanks for
so is
my
that
last.
Dan?
Thanks for my last podium interview for the next fucking 14 seasons. So
I
it was
didn't
good while
believe
it
that for
lasted.
a minute. I don't believe that for a minute.
No. Um. But right, let's go with Sam.
Just before I go, just
Right.
thanks to the 2E again as well. We weren't in at the start of the season, were you?
No.
Oh no, I've only
I
been
don't
with you
even.
for like 5 races.
Yeah, I don't even know how this happened. Did Curly cover one night and then you
I,
offered to do it, and then Robbie came
I
in, and
yeah, I
all of a sudden here
covered
we are.
one night,
Yeah.
and basically I did offer, and then basically I brought Wee Wabby in.
Yeah, I got dragged in kicking and screaming.
So that's how it happened. So yeah,
Best decision of your life, Robbie.
Mate, I'm in a full time seat now. I'm happy as a pig in shit.
Yeah.
so and
Excellent.
obviously we're here next season if you want us to do it again. I'm guessing.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
There
So
you go, lads. That's
so
it.
yeah,
We're lined up for
we've
next season.
enjoyed it, haven't we, mate?
Oh,
So
definitely,
it's
100%.
been a laugh.
And
So
we
yeah,
hit 60 drivers today as well. So
there you
I've
go.
been working on that with a week and a half. Obviously, look, the interest in the game has channeled off a bit, and the recruitment just isn't there. Like, I remember when this league started, I'd be on Facebook. Like, before we got it off the ground, I'd be on Facebook. I spent 3 months on Facebook and in DMs and Facebook Messenger to get this off the line. Like a lot of people, especially the early days people, they'll tell you I could have spent 3 days talking to people to get them to buy into this and what I was trying to do, and and there's still 15 or 20 day one guys here, but like just the recruitment just is not there anymore, and the quality is poor, and I nearly at the stage where it's referrals is just the way to go. Like I just don't have the time anymore. I think the league is too established now to be dealing with shit is what I would call it. So yeah, in a good place. So yeah, thanks for the comms lads, and thanks to everyone for racing in tier 2. I'll see you
But
next
say,
year in
look,
season 15 tier 3.
yeah, well, like I said last week, mate, we are putting it out there to other leagues that we commentate in too. So
Yeah, appreciate that.
so yeah.
Appreciate that.
But
Just no
anyway,
more like Ravi.
What's that supposed to mean?
anyway,
I haven't crashed yet.
moving on, Sam.
Alright, chat to you guys.
Yep,
See you,
cheers,
boss.
Dan. Sam, welcome to the comms box.
Yeah, it's been a really, really long time, I think.
As I say, it's the first time this season for us anyway.
No, it's the
Mate,
second time
was
this
you?
season.
This
Is
is
it
the
the
second
second?
time this season.
Oh, is it
Yeah,
the
yeah,
second
yeah,
time?
yeah. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
been in the comms box once before with us.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I
I do
won
apologise.
in Britain. I won in Britain in the second race.
That's not with us then, was it?
No,
Oh,
it
I think
was.
it
It
was.
was because that's
Was
when he
it?
added. Yeah, that's when he added me in as a friend, so I
Oh,
could get
mate,
him in the
it's been
chat feed.
so freaking long. I ain't got a clue. So, mate, but congratulations on your win. Was you expecting to win that tonight?
Thank you so much. But I wasn't expecting anything from tonight's race because, truth be told, I haven't touched my wheel for 14 or 15 days.
Wow.
And I'm working many hours and many days straight. So, and also before the start of the race, I changed my setup. So I was expecting I would be happy if I finished inside top 5, top 6, but then I saw I had the pace. I don't know what happened. Maybe the others didn't have that pace, or I don't know, something magical happened. And I said, okay, let's push and push and push and see what happens. And the car was there. I didn't make any mistakes. I didn't have any, the car was not wobbling, was not moving around. I really don't know what happened, but so I'm very happy about myself. I won almost the race and the last race, so pretty happy. And also congratulations to Dan, of course, and Cavalis and Kine Lowry, because we had a fight for many, many laps. We were all there together.
Mm.
Congratulations also to them. And the Tier 2 champion, I think it is Harold.
Harold, yeah, which we're going to talk to in
Congratulations
just
to
a
them.
second. So we will get to you, Harold. Don't worry. So he's here somewhere, I believe.
Unfortunately for me, I lost many races during August because I had many business trips. But now I'm back, and hopefully I will not miss any more races throughout the rest of the season, next season.
I was going to say, because, mate, it's the last race of the season, so you'll definitely miss quite a few races, but mate, congratulations.
Thank you.
Hopefully we'll see you back here next season. You never know, be quite a few more times. So obviously we don't know who's going to go up to tier 1. We don't know who's going to come down from tier 1. So or come up from tier 3. Suppose.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's obviously we got obviously because it's the middle tier. It's a bit you got both ways. So,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
mate, congratulations on that. It's been a pleasure commentating on you this season.
Thank you so much.
So very very well done on that.
And
So
thank you
yeah,
for your effort commentating
no worries, mate.
every
No worries
Friday.
whatsoever.
Thank you so much. And bye bye from Greece. It's after, 30 minutes after midnight, so I have to go to bed.
Yeah, get yourself to your bed, mate.
Yeah,
Have a good night.
mate. Hello
Good
to
night.
Greece from us, mate. I hope it's nice weather over there for you,
Bye bye. Thank
mate.
you so much.
Harold,
Hello.
hello, Mister Tier 2 champion. How does that sound now?
It's a miracle, isn't it?
Mate, obviously it was confirmed obviously way before tonight. But like tier two champion, mate, how does that now the season's over? Has it
Yeah,
sunk in?
I mean, yeah, well happy with it. I think what did it for me ultimately would have been attendance, I reckon. Otherwise, it would have been much closer in the end. Um, I only missed one race. I think Dan missed three. So,
Yeah.
I mean, but you have to be committed, and yeah, you have to question Dan's commitment, really.
Ouch.
Wow.
Straight to
he's
my heart.
he's only just left the chat.
um also
Jokes, of course. Yeah,
Ferrari
yeah.
constructors champions. I
I
think
don't
you're
know
the
what's
most
happened in T1 tonight,
well, no
but
matter what, you're constructors champions.
yeah, but we're going to go for the clean sweep because it was a Ferrari driver in T3, Ferrari driver in T2,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
there was a chance for a Ferrari driver in T1 tonight as
Oh
well.
really?
So
Yeah, because Luke in tier three.
yeah,
But Wee Wabby took some points off of him in his first race. So yeah.
Womp womp.
Yeah. I don't know who you got in tier one though.
we have got Pink
Ah,
and
Pink
Kieran.
Eye. Pink Eye, is it?
Yeah, yeah, he's
I
he's
thought
sec.
I saw in tier two chat that was driving for McLaren and had 12 points taken off. Or was that just
Oh no, that must have been last season or something like that. I think.
oh, okay.
Just reminding Dan out of context. Yeah.
Ah, right, okay. So yeah, definitely a possible clean sweep then, mate. But obviously, constructors' championship it was Williams for 1 point, but obviously you lot have been consistent all season. Um,
Yeah, some great results,
obviously,
really.
yeah, obviously you and Bartman do for tier two, mate. Obviously tonight, just one thing, then, like tonight, what happened? Can I just ask? Obviously, you know you're up there consistent all season, but
Um,
tonight,
it was a bad qualifying. I didn't get my last lap in. The first lap was overly cautious, and then yeah, just really struggled on the hards at the start and went backwards.
yeah, we noticed that.
Yeah, I got tagged coming out of T1, so just yeah, lost rear traction, and then yeah, just people going flying past me, and then just about 2 or 3 laps before I could get the pace. But yeah, I guess that's why everyone started on the mediums.
Yeah, it seems like the medium hard. I'm not
Um,
sure whether the one stop or the two stops quick around here either.
yeah,
So you know, I mean,
yeah.
it's I've only done this once, this track, and it was a stipulation race where it was a dry race, and you had to use all three compounds. So, and I did finish fourth that night. So you know, it's
That's
but
what
this is
the strategy was suggesting. It didn't even offer a one stop as a possible strategy. But
oh, so basically, it was saying use soft, medium, and hard.
yeah, yeah,
Wow,
that
that's
was
why we saw the soft then, Wabby.
That's it.
Yeah, but mate,
Quite
once
surprised.
again, yeah, you got a quick question for Harold at all before we go?
No, I just want to say congratulations, mate.
yeah.
It's been good watching you in the short time I have been, so
Yeah.
we'll see what
Sorry
you bring
for
next season.
sorry for overtaking Harvey tonight.
It's him you've got to apologise, mate. It's fine.
Yeah. But mate, again, congratulations on the title and also
Yeah, thank
again for
you,
the
thank you.
constructors. But guys, that is gonna be it for us for this season. It has been, as I said earlier on, we Wabby, it has been absolute pleasure, mate, for this season. Hopefully
Oh,
we'll be back for season 15.
fingers crossed, mate. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, obviously you can catch us on Thursday nights as well, guys. Sorry for promo, but yeah, that's where. But until season 15, guys, which you heard Dan say, basically middle of October, for that. It is goodbye from me, Captain Curly, and goodbye from.
Wee Rabby. Goodbye, guys, and have a good one.
See you next time, guys. We are out.